Welcome to another episode of Landrat. This week we're busy with the mast. We got our Windvane and I don't know, just lots of stuff. So keep watching to see how we do it all.
We've just taken a mast off the ground and supported it on some old tires. So now we're just taking all the ropes and stuff off and see what's left of the mast after lying for 4 or 5 years. See what's left of the halyards and stuff. This white light seems to be stuffed. We'll have to get a new one there. And I also want to check the standing rigging and check that it's still right. Have somebody check it out for me. This is what's left over of the old VHF antenna and the old navigation system. So we'll take that off as well. Have everything checked out, all the cables and stuff. Replace the ones. See it for the black gear, it's also a bit of a gone through a bit of a felt burn here when the felt was on fire. But luckily it didn't burn the mast. It's a bit of black soot. This in here, I'm not sure what this is for. This is a loose cable. I'm still sorting out what that is for. Today we're going to start stripping the standing rigging off the mast. To get the mast sorted out, check the standing rigging out, so yeah, we're going to strip it out. Take some of the other cables out. I just made a little diagram and marked them all where they should go in case I forget which one goes where. If they're not the same links, I just made a little drawing of that.
After the rigging was removed, we had a bit of a dust storm while we were still removing some of the other fittings that you'll quickly see. It's still here tomorrow. Say hello! Landrat! Landrat! Home we go! Just to say there was, I'm still tasting dust after that day, but after that was done, it's fair weather, but we spent the rest of the time sanding down the mast and to get it ready. That's both of them sanded down with the orbital sander. I'm gonna quickly do the last parts with the hand. John's also over there busy getting some spots that were missing. Otop is there busy removing the ropes as we prepare for spraying the mast. Hope he remembers where they all go.
I'm going to spray the mast with the ropes on the sides because I'm scared if I take the ropes out, I'm going to battle to get them back in again. Some of the ropes I still want to use, so I don't want any paint on them, so I just mast them like this, so ready for spray paint. Taking the oxidation off on the aluminium so we can paint the edge primer on here and the 2K. If you don't take the oxidation off, then the primer won't adhere sufficiently.
All the fittings also taped up, or busy being taped up. Having fun?
Much rather, I'd rather be sailing.
Just treating the mast with some automotive solvent before we put on the primer. Just about done and ready for the primer. This is just the primer, not the final color. Also, not to forget the wings, or I'm not sure what they're called, that's on the mast for the rigging to run through. We had to spray and sand them down as well. That's the two wings painted, well, with primer at least.
Woke up early this morning because it's nice and cool. So now we're busy, we've sanded down the edge primer, and now I'm going to prepare the paint to start painting the mast. As you can see, we're far from the coast because there's a lot of dust here. It feels like we're in the desert. Yeah, it's the same paint that we're using on that we used on the hull. It's an automotive 2K. We're doing this because I bought the cheapest spray gun we could find, Chinese spray gun. Leak. So this is what you gotta do if you buy the cheaper stuff.
It's gonna spray that mast.
Yeah. Done on the one side, now we're just waiting for it to dry. As you can see, it's touch dry, but not very dry. If I press hard onto it, you'll see my finger imprint there. So we'll have to let it dry, I think, for the whole day, because otherwise we turn it around, it'll just damage the paint on the other side. So I think we must let it dry completely.
It's currently 6 o'clock in the morning and quickly gonna flip the mast for the final side and its final coats. Now it's sprayed, as you can see. Now it's sprayed. We still have the winches to do and a couple of other stuff, but it's mostly done. I know I said in the intro we'll show you the Windvane, but I think we'll actually show you the Windvane and everything when we put it on the boat in the next couple of weeks. Like a wine and a sunset, eh, Toppie? And I think with that, we'll see you again next week. Bye.